So which AI model is actually a great graphic designer? So we have seen all of these new announcements from top frontier AI labs. Fable is one of the best we have so far. Then we got Soul from OpenAI ChatGPT 5.6, and then we got Grok 4.5, which is Elon's company, right? Merged in SpaceX, by the way. So everybody's been talking about them, and everybody is testing their abilities on coding tasks, agentic tasks, and this and that, but nobody's really talking about designing. So we'll be using each of these models to design editorial graphics, and we'll see which one is the best writer. Okay, so we have seen the coding results from the Word, from the X, but we'll be seeing which one is the great graphic designer. And we'll be using BeyondBeings, because within the BeyondBeings we are going to be getting all the models, image models and text models. We are going to get it all, so we'll have just one place to test them all, and we will be selecting these models: Fable 5, ChatGPT Soul, and Grok 4.5, and we'll see which one is the best. And we will be using ChatGPT Image 2 as the image models to generate the actual graphics, because that is the best right now. So let's see. So we will go to BeyondBeings, and you can see Grok 4.5 is already selected here. So we'll just go to next tab and we'll select 5.6 Soul Pro, and then in the third tab we'll go to Anthropic and we'll select Fable 5. Now let's just get started. So to keep the consistency in the experiment, we'll just go with the first suggestion inside the 44 billion deal that handed Elon Musk Twitter. So we'll just pick this one, we'll select Carousel, and we'll select 4 slides. Okay, then we'll go to the ChatGPT model, and same thing, we'll hit Carousel, 4 slides, and then we'll go to Grok, same thing, Carousel and 4 slides. And now we'll just wait, and we'll just let them think, design the prompts, design the headlines, and we'll just take a look. So you can see Grok 4.5 has already designed the headlines. So these are going to be the headlines of individual graphic. Okay, so we got 4 slides with these headlines. Now let's go to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT has also generated 4 headlines. And keep in mind, if you want to change the headline, you can just come to this section like +3, and it will give you extra suggestions for headlines. For now we'll just leave it as the default, and let's just go to the Fable one, and Fable is also done. So we'll just hit generate all 4 slides, okay, on all 3 tabs, and we'll just wait for them to finish, and then we'll judge the quality. I'll be putting them right next to each other vertically, so you can take a look and you can basically judge for yourself which model do you think did the best job, which one is actually the best graphic designer, right? Now the best thing about this website is you get the caption. So you can basically come here, pick the industry, brainstorm, select the topic, whatever you want to select, and then after these are done generating, you can just take the caption and copy it and post. So caption is actually one of those things that people actually underestimate. You need to have a good caption on IG or on X or on any platform to be real. So captioning has just been made easier. Okay, so now we can see Grok is done with the graphics. Let's just check on Soul. GPT 5.6 is also done. Fable is also done. Let's just start with Grok. So we can see the headline we have already seen. You can see the image of Elon, and then we got Twitter's logo at the back, the old logo. Now it is called X, obviously. So this looks pretty good. The head is cut off a little bit, but overall it seems fine and workable, right? So this also looks pretty good. I'm not sure how much would I give it. Let's just say 7 out of 10 is fine. Let me know what you guys think. Then we got the third graphic. Third one is about his shareholding that he had initially. He owned 9.2%, which is accurate. And then this is the last one. I don't think this one looks great. I would give it like 4. So these were all from Grok. Now keep in mind, each model is writing its own headlines. Okay, so these are all the headlines, and first one will remain the same because we selected that initially. In case if you want to change the headlines, you can either edit or you can hit +3 and it will give you 3 more suggestions. Okay, for now we'll just stick to the default and move to the next one. So this is ChatGPT 5.6 Soul Pro. So you can see the first one has the same issue. The head is kind of cut off and the logo is also not too good. So logo is not that great. The sync is actually accurate. He did walk in with a sync just to make a point, like let that sink in, which is very witty of him, right? But I would give it, I think, 5 out of 5. Now we got Elon signed a binding agreement to buy Twitter for 44 billion. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. It feels like he's like in some kind of old factory and stuff. And this is the third one. Third one is about the Delaware court. So let me know what you guys would give this one. And this is the last from Soul Pro. Musk officially took control and rebranded the social media giant to X. We are not seeing X here visibly. We can see it here and we were supposed to see it here, but it got cut off. So this was ChatGPT 5.6 Soul Pro. So far I like the results of Grok 4.5 better than ChatGPT 5.6. So let's just check on Fable. So let's see how Fable did. So we can see Fable has also done well. It is like minimalist. The head is not being cut off in this image, which is an improvement given the fact that the previous two models had their head cut off, right? This is the second one. This looks way better, right? Musk ambushed Twitter's board with a $54.20 per share offer. So this actually looks fine, looks better, looks more realistic actually. I would give it 7. Now we got the third one. Third one is like he stacked 27.7 billion of his own money. So this is about the money. And you can see how these different models have come up with their own headlines, and based on their headlines they have designed their own graphic. So that is where each model has their own strengths and weaknesses. Now this image also looks fine. So Fable seems to be winning here, right? This image looks realistic, has great graphic. This is eye grabbing. So this looks fine. This is the last one. Then Musk killed the bird, branded it to X and sold it to XAI. Now the bias of Anthropic is showing in this one. Then Musk killed the bird. He did not kill it. Now some people will say he did, but this is a biased headline, right? So this is just reflecting. The head is being cut off in this image and the overall graphic is not looking that great. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna give it very high ranking. I would give it like 4. Okay, so this was Fable. So here's how they look side by side. Let me know which one you think performed the best. Now in my opinion, Grok 4.5 and Fable did way better, right? But when it comes to day-to-day tasks and you are using a model on daily basis, I don't think Fable is really an option for any of us because it is just way too expensive.